So, last month my friends and I decided that our arteries could use a break and made a solemn health pact: 1 week of clean eating, no chips, no soda, and absolutely no late night, just one more pizza orders. Our collective motivation was as high as our cholesterol, and we hit the grocery store like warriors, armed with reusable bags and a moral superiority you could taste. Among our loot, a suspiciously large bag of kale and a recipe for kale chips we found on a blog called You Can't Spell Fun Without Fiber. The cashier gave us a knowing nod, probably because we were the only people under 40 to ever buy kale on purpose. The first night, we gathered at my apartment, ready to transform humble leaves into crunchy, life-affirming snacks. We massaged the kale like it was a tense house guest, sprinkled it with Himalayan salt, for extra pretentiousness, and slid it into the oven. 15 minutes later, we opened the door to discover what looked, and smelled, like someone had roasted a lawnmower bag. Still, we each took a bite, trying to convince ourselves that these were, in fact, just as good as chips. My friend Dave, ever the optimist, declared, "If you close your eyes and imagine you're eating Pringles, it's almost the same." Spoiler, it was not almost the same. By day 4, the cracks were showing. I caught Sarah staring longingly at a vending machine, whispering sweet nothings to a bag of Doritos. Dave started bringing emergency cucumber slices to work, but when I checked, he'd hollowed them out and filled them with chocolate chips. Things hit rock bottom on day 6 at game night, when we tried to make a kale nacho platter. Turns out, no amount of guacamole can make up for the fact that kale chips disintegrate under the weight of human hope. On day 7 we called an emergency meeting and voted unanimously to end the pact with a ceremonial opening of a family-sized bag of potato chips. As we devoured them, greasy-fingered and guilt-free, Dave raised a chip in the air and said, "To health, may our hearts be weak, but our resolve is extra crispy."